Hey everyone, and welcome back to JT NSG Gaming. Today we are looking at the best meta loadouts in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Leading things off today with my personal favorite, the BAS-B and the WSP Swarm. Whether it's long range or short range, this is the loadout that you guys need to take your game up to the next level. Jumping right into things, for the muzzle, I use the V7 Spitfire suppressor for its recoil control and extended damage at a distance. It also helps conceal your gunfire in the heat of the moment and stay undetected by the radar campers that are just waiting for you to shoot. For the barrel, I like using a Bruin Venom long barrel, as it adds in taking away recoil, especially when shooting at long ranges. This helps deliver that extra punch you need when you're shooting your enemies at 30-40 meters plus. The optic on this gun, it doesn't matter. I mean, you guys do what's comfortable for you. Me, I like using a 2.5 times eagle eye. It allows you to see opponents over 100 meters away and still have enough precision and accuracy while maintaining ADS speeds for your up-close engagements. When it comes to the stock, I run a Ravage 20 heavy stock, and the reason why is because of the aiming stability. With this equipped, recoil at all. But it also helps with movement, allowing you to escape those sticky situations if you need to get out and bounce. It's no worries. Lastly, for the BAS-B is the magazine. I run a 45 round mag. I know most of y'all are going to get me in the comments, why don't you run a 30 round mag for ADS and reloading speed? I agree with you on that. But having those extra bullets in those outnumbered fights when your teammate can't quite get to you or leaves you alone to fend for yourself can really be a game changer for you guys. Now moving into the secondary for this class. This one, folks, is arguably the best SMG to ever be in Call of Duty, and that is the WSP Swarm. It's an ultralight, compact, and extremely maneuverable, fast fire rate SMG, and it is an absolute beast for up-close engagements. Starting with the barrel, the WSP Reckless 90 long barrel for added increase of range, but also for recoil control, allowing you to hit targets that might not be inside the intended SMG range. Also, with recoil in mind, we move on to the stock. And for this, I use the FSS Fortress Heavy Stock, as it adds a pretty significant amount of help in the recoil department. Holding the gun almost completely steady while shooting at an enemy is key when you're trying to survive in Warzone. Leaving the recoil control there would do just fine, but when you add in the WSP Hark rubber rear grip for flinch resistance and idle sway, again adding another good chunk to your accuracy bar, we are not even done there. We move on to the underbarrel, where I like to use the SLK skeletal vertical grip for its added assistance in keeping this gun zero recoil, also adding your movement speed and also ADS speed. Finishing this class off, I use the 100 round mag for its extended efficiency in action. Having those 100 bullets makes wiping teams even easier than it's ever been. Moving on to loadout number 2, we have the Polymont 762. Let me tell you, this thing is unmatched when it comes to damage per bullet and the time it takes to kill an entire squad. I'm telling you, you sit up there with an LMG, the squads just run, alright? For the muzzle, again, I'm using the VT7 Spitfire for the radar protection and the damage at range. The optic, again, guys, run what you're comfortable with. I can't tell you what to run. I just tell you what I like running, and again, I'm running that 2.5 times scope. It is perfect for what I need. To the underbarrel here, I use the Bruin Heavy Support Grip. It helps with vertical recoil aim stability, but also helps keep the gun kick to a minimum. Now to the part that makes this gun so OP, and that is the conversion kit. It adds a massive boost to handling and mobility speed, while also increasing the fire rate to help you have the fastest time to kill in all the LMGs. Once you unlock that conversion kit, you also unlock different stocks that you couldn't see before. The one I like using is the Commando D15 recoil reduction pad, adding an overall stability to the gun while also making the gun have no recoil even at long ranges. It doesn't matter if you're on PC or console. This gun is an absolute beaming machine. To pair up a secondary to the beast of an LMG that you've created, and in my opinion, the perfect match for this is the WSP-9. What this gun lacks in fire rate, it definitely makes up for with range and damage, leaving those short to medium fights open for your taking. For the muzzle, I run the monolithic suppressor. It helps with vertical and horizontal recoil, but also keeping you undetected by the radar. For underbarrel, I run the XRK Edge BW4 hand stop. It adds a decent amount of movement speed, crouched movement speed, while also making your ADS and sprint to fire speed faster. For mag, I run a 50 round mag. I know it's heavy, but if you like run less bullets for faster movement, then you do so. And please, if it helps you, let me know down in the comments. I'll give it a go and let you guys know what I think. For the rear grip, I run the WSP TAC-20 grip. While it adds a small amount to recoil, it gives you a 20% increase to your tactical stance spread, making you more accurate in those close engagements. It also gives you a 12% boost to your sprint to fire speed. For this SMG, I like running a laser. The VLK LZR 7MW laser is exactly what you need. It gives you an increase in ADS speed, while also giving you an increase in sprint to fire speed, making this class an up-close ADSing champion. I'm telling you guys, you're going to shred everything you come encounter with. For my final class, this one is more for a build for up-close in building action and medium-ranged rooftop fights. Leading things off, we have the Ram 7. The hype behind this gun is unreal, and I see tons of people pick up this gun and have the best match of their life. For the barrel, I'm running the Cronin Headwind long barrel. With a 21% increase to your damage range and a 25% bullet velocity increase, it makes it really hard to outrun this AR. For the muzzle, I'm running a Cassis brake. It helps with that horizontal recoil. Again, trying to get that recoil down to a zero recoil gun, and your kills will just skyrocket through the roof. For underbarrel, I run the Bruin Heavy Support Grip. It helps reduce that gun kick and reduces the horizontal recoil, leaving the gun even more steady than you had it before. When you run the stock, I like running an HVS 3.4 pad, as it helps with, again, recoil reduction and gun kick. For the mag, I run a 60 round mag. You guys run what you want to run. The 60 round is perfect for me for getting out of being third partied if I have to, or if I got to go up against a 1v3, a 1v4, etc. Lockwood 680. Leading in shotguns up close damage, this gun is a 2-tap even when you're running full plates. Starting with the barrel, I run the Lockwood Defender Heavy Long Barrel. It adds a 14% effective damage range while also reducing 6% of both horizontal and vertical recoil. For laser, I use the STOVL TAC laser. It adds a 14.9% to minimum spread, while also adding an 8.4% to maximum spread and tactical stance spread. For stock, I had movement and ADS in mind, and that's why I went with the sawed-off mod. It adds major increases in all of the mobility sections, but it also sees a significant increase in the accuracy and handling section, which made this the most obvious choice. For the bolt, I run the Express Light Bolt, as it adds a 79% increase to fire rate, but it also adds an 11% increase to the rechambering speed. The Matuzik X-Ray Skeletonized Guard for its massive increase across the mobility tab, allowing this shotgun to continue being a pro favorite. That's all for today's video. If you like what you saw and want to see more, give it a like. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.